Hello and welcome to episode 18 of my Hardspace Shipbreakers playthrough. We've basically finished the campaign, I think. We've been given access to basically the get out clause, contract status. So once we complete all of this, we can end our contract and presumably finish the game. We'll get into discussing that more once we're on shift, but first things first, we have some things in here to deal with, so let's have a look at data recovery. What do we have? Railgate history. Text file. Volume 3 of 4, the Phobos incident. Dr. Doroshin's endurance as the head of the Railgate project can't be understated. Lynx joined in 2230. It took 18 years to reach a full-scale prototype, consisting of a propulsion gate above Phobos and a receiver gate at Mars Sun L2, Lagrange point. Connecting these were the interstitial gates, I think, the backbone of the railgate system, providing control over an object's velocity in transit. Earlier trials were a major success. Asteroids, satellites, terraforming equipment, livestock, and even an antique desk was transported. The gate proved that they could handle a variety of materials as well as living beings. In 2252, human trials began. On April 13th, 2253, at 20 to 9 Earth time, disaster struck. The propulsion gate, prepared to launch a shuttle carrying 12 human passengers, experienced a critical overload. Instantly, a blast 20 kilometers in size enveloped the gate and 3/4 of the surface of Phobos. 15 colonists, 4 mining facilities, and 3 orbital stations were destroyed. The gate was completely vaporized, and 27 Lynx personnel were lost. Almost 15,000 civilian lives. Dr. Sign, observing from the receiver gate, was devastated. Lynx Corp immediately began a program of damage control with a showy internal investigation. Third parties attributed the accident to a flaw in the gate's power cells, but the official Lynx statement landed on the negligence of the propulsion gate's chief supervisor. The tragedy seemed like it would halt the Railgate project in its tracks, but miraculously, this would only be a short stumbling block on the path to success. Next, first round trip, present and the future. Okay, our ship is back. Let's see how far along this track we can get it.
Would you like help with that? Good job! In 40 years, maybe you can become a wheel doctor! A flawless procedure! No complications! I'm detecting symptoms of acute awesomeness!
Okay.
Successful transplant. Nice job!
Getting there. Okay. I don't believe there is any upgrades that we can get because we didn't get any more Lynx tokens since last time. Yeah, and we're still 19? Yes, okay. So, given that we never got a new ship, it's time we took a look at these ghost ships. I think that's one of them. It's a Gecko Salvage Runner Industrial. Does it have distributors on it? It does not, but that's fine.
Hey, Rook. Guessing lever broke the news?
Yeah. I hope they replace him with someone nice.
Well, in the meantime, you got me. Quit shooting the breeze and get back to work. Dee Dee,
I'm gonna enjoy giving you a hard time.
Kid, I'm too old and tired to care.
Okay. Well, let's see if I remember how to do any of this. Have fun today, folks. Blue out.
Later. Kaido out.
Hey, kid. You've probably got things in hand, but, let me know if you need anything. Good luck, or whatever. DD out.
Audio is very weird. I guess that's the result of the ghost ship. So yeah, we don't have any new ships, and by the looks of it, if everything I've read is true, we're not going to get any new ships. The large tanker was the last ship, which means the only thing we actually have left is a few more unlocks, which we get. Oh, we entirely forgot that we may have needed to repair. So yeah, the only thing we have left is effectively, what would it be? Okay, fully pressurized. Fun. I'll finish that sentence in a minute. The only thing we really have left is going to be that one upgrade, and then basically finishing our ship. And then everything else is just bonuses to get up to higher levels. AI node. Which does leave us with a pickle as to what we're going to do. Well, my plan for this show is basically, given that this is effectively the last ship, given that this is effectively going to be the last ship, good old lag. Given that this is going to be the last ship, then there's probably only one more episode of this in us, I think. Okay, we can activate that. That should get the entirety of the back area of the ship. But I ain't going to get the outside of the ship. I didn't see much in the salvage bay, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Interesting, we've got plenty of places we can start venting into. It's just I'd prefer to have a single place that we can vent everything. How do we want to do this? Okay, have we found our way into the outside of the ship yet? The outside skin. Ah, yes. This central bit just goes straight up into the outside. But it is explicitly the back end of that. Okay. So if we cut holes between some of these rooms. Like if I cut a hole out of the ceiling. And join a bunch of things together. Then I think this vents the entirety of this. Let's see if we can't remove these from the equation. I think these are the only things in here, are they? Aren't they? Can we get that out of there? I'm not entirely sure we can get these out of here.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
We'll see.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, we can get them out.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited. Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
One more and then we'll depressurize. Stop rotating the other way around. There. Good, that's going in. Okay.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Now the concern is that these two doors can't be activated actuated individually. But I think there's nothing else really floating around of any particular size. So that has closed this room here. Although I'm not sure why. There's no air in that room.
5 minutes left in the shift, Cutter, okay?
Okay. Okay, brace, open. Okay, good. So if we close this, wait for the lag to end. Okay, good. We can depressurize this, but we can depressurize things all individually. What I'd love to be able to do is push that button and be on the other side of this door. I don't want the door. These things come off and break easily, so maybe I should grab all the rest of them, put them in here, so that they don't break. Because we know that the next bit can't be safely done. Okay, is there a regulator in here? There is. So many working regulators, if only we could cycle them properly. Okay, that one's broken, but it's still worth money. Do you want to start at the front and work back? Actually, no, I think we should start... Oh, we can't start in here. That's a shame. Okay, I think we're going to try and do... Well, we're going to try and do them all at once by seeing if we can't carefully make an incision. We're going to start from here. But what I want to do is try to... Because there's nothing of value in there, so if I could just... This could go very badly very quickly. All I want you to do is cut this glass pane. Nothing else. Okay. Now all I want to do is cut that and nothing else. So that joins that room to this room. Those two rooms are joined over there. Can I get just this middle section, please? Yeah, just that. There may have been a console on the other side of there that I just vaporized. This one's going to be more tricky. I think this one we just leave as is. Okay. Let's close that.
One minute left to finish things up, Cutter.
Okay. So that's connected to there. That's connected to there. That's connected to there. If I open this, it's going to vent all of those. Damn, that's not what I wanted it to do. And it did damage something on the outside. That's a shame. Oh, but it's also got that. Well, that didn't make as bad of a mess as it could have done. So this is a reasonable start. Okay. What did we destroy? Glass. We somehow destroyed an atmosphere regulator? I don't know how. We must have forgotten to take it off the wall. Okay. Demo charge rental. Scanner rental. Those are the two that we still need to get rid of. Oh. Now we are actually getting spam. Four files.
Hey, Kiko. Yeah, this is Gunderson. The bastards did it again. The shareholder flyby tomorrow ain't gonna happen. They opened up the hood on each one of our transport shuttles and gummed up all the works. Some kind of a slime that interferes with all the electrical. Oh, it's gonna take me and the team weeks just to get them operational again. I just wish they could have blown them up, you know? At least then we could collect the insurance on them. Oh, and they left us a nice little note. Here is the machine. The machine is God. The machine is going to stop the roots, the growth, blah, blah, blah. I am tired of all their shit. Everyone says they're not dangerous, but this is the third time these wackos have cost us time and credits. Let me know what you want to do about tomorrow's dog and pony show. I called Alice and she has another fleet of shuttles on standby, but it'll cost us. Gundy out.
Hi Var, have you noticed Redacted acting weird at all? Like how the guy takes like 50 bathroom breaks a day. Yeah, or more like he's been spending a lot of time in the engine room just talking to himself. Cabin fever gets to us all. Do you think he's about to go full hog with the wrench? Maybe, I don't know. I'll keep an eye on it. Try to get him to come to Halloween. Maybe get outside his head. Maybe get outside of his head for a bit. Good idea, Kiko. All right, I'm off. Have a good night, boss. I'm betting that says something. I cannot be bothered to put that through an ASCII or binary to ASCII converter because I cannot select this. I would have to type it out. I do not have the time. I'm going to start putting my name on the My Tartar Tots, since you all don't know how to behave. I know it's you, Alvin. You're actually they're actually potato tots. Not that carb paste taste alikes. Not that carb paste tastes alike. I had them imported specially for me, and when they are gone, they are gone. I don't have much in my life, but I have my tots, and if you keep taking that from me, then I shall find your soul in the afterlife and flush your head in the cosmic toilet. I will pee in your socks. Okay. Spam. 2 cutters, all links mail. From H Park Links Vale Mail. Spam. Blue World roleplay campaign. Hi all. So our big campaign just finished, and now I've been thinking of DMing a Blueworks game. It's an alternate Earth where AI intervened before the Great Swampification. I've attached the pages for the character creations, including a class alignment, including class and alignment. We'll be accepting up to 8 players because the game runs long otherwise. If there is enough interest, we can coordinate multiple campaigns with crossover events. Let me know. P.S. Links got really weird when I mentioned it was an AI-themed campaign, so if we can avoid them hearing about this, that would be great. Shipbreaker. Oh, it burns, flesh, skin, soul. Have you felt his warmth yet, my friend? What a privilege it is to be working in his light. To feel the touch of the furnace god on our skin. I knew that was going there when it said, oh, it burns. The purest way to be reborn. The first time he took me, It was the first time I died, too. The pull, stronger than any other, engulfed me, cradled me, his fire, burning with a life for 1,000 suns. What more could one ask for than to experience the cleansing fire and to live to see another day? Is there a purer death? I could see all he sees. I could feel his hunger, his warmth in the cold vastness of the universe. It is where he gives life. Oh, Agnopath. I have no idea. Once I have known his touch, I knew it was the way. I know your struggles, fellow cutters. It is a dangerous job after all, but the furnace god is just. His fire washes away all injuries. If you so choose to embrace his warmth, all flaws infected by our daily chores shall be gone, if only you choose to go into his light. I wonder if this message is a response to the fact that I accidentally threw myself into the furnace last time. Okay, continue. Let's get the thrusters detached and things. Open up the shell, maybe. Okay, so I did start making mention, but I don't believe I ever finished the thought. Let's get over to the thrusters first. Can we get through here? We should be able to. Yeah.
Warning. Fuel levels are critical.
Oh, so they are. There we go. Fuel is no longer active. So what was I thinking and saying? Yes. So next episode is probably going to be the last one. My plan basically is, given that there's no more content, is between now and next episode to get myself up to rank 30, just for the sake of being able to get the achievement, and then we'll break one more ship next week. After that, I haven't fully decided yet, but the this slot may be left blank for a while. Actually released today, there's going to be a new game called Freedom Planet 2, which I'm probably not going to do a video on my channel on. I'm not expecting it to have multi-monitor support. It's a 2D platformer that has some Sonic DNA in it. But yeah, I'm not expecting it to work in a triple monitor system, or anyone to really think about putting a patch in for it, so not too worried about that. But yeah, in November, I have 3 games coming out in quick succession. On the 4th of November, we have Harvest Stellar, which is a best described as a Rune Factory type game, rather than a Stardew Valley type game, just because it has more focus on combat and a JRPG story plotline. And then shortly after that, on the 5th, we have Sonic Frontiers, which is an open-world Sonic game, which will be interesting. We'll see whether or not they mess that up, or whether they can actually pull it off. In theory, Sonic is potentially a good fit for a open-world game, but we'll see. It being a good fit doesn't mean that they can do a good job. And then on the 16th, there's a game called Ixion, I think, which is kind of a city builder, but it looks like it has more to it than that. Basically, you control a mobile space station, and you're trying to build it, collect resources, and keep it running and everything alive. It's definitely got my interest, so we'll have to see how that goes. So yeah, those are the 3 candidates for something to replace this slot. I'm currently leaning on Ixion. I kind of wanna... I don't think I can make a good playthrough out of Sonic Frontier. I'm willing to bet it's probably not going to have the same kind of interest that... or interest in the world, I should say, that something like... oh, what's it called? Elden Ring has. So I don't think that that will actually make a good playthrough. What's with all these AI nodes? Where'd that panel come from? Is that part of a panel? I think that's part of a panel. That's part of a panel that got blown off. But yeah, I'm currently leaning towards Ixion. I kind of want to have a game that I can play in my own time, that I don't need to worry about streaming or having to wait a week between sessions. So I think Harvestella I'm likely going to play in my own time. I am planning on... still doing a look-ats for those. Assuming they have multi-monitor support, or... well, no, whether they have multi-monitor support or not. We'll either do a quick look-at if they don't have, or we'll do an actual look-at if they do. Or maybe both. That's something I never really considered. If I have an intention to do a proper look-at, should I still do a quick look-at on release to give the information? I think I should. I think that makes sense. The whole point is to tell people whether or not it works on a multi-monitor system, so we should probably make sure that if they work, we let people know. I don't know what those AI doodads do yet, but... I don't think he's going to let me ignore it for much longer. I think we are very, very dangerously close to being out. Okay. Actually, for safety's sake, let's send you over there. If we can actually get a good lock on. There. We still forgot to prepare these things.
Transferring credits. Valuable object processing. Credit reward.
Okay.
Bounded goal achieved. Reward allocated.
The whole muted audio is kind of disorienting. That looks like I may have missed a weld.
Processing object.
I have.
To account.
5 minutes left, Cutter, okay?
Oops. Everything is going where it needs to go. I get the feeling I may have accidentally sent... Ah, no, it's up there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay, let's go do something about our fuel. We'll grab a little bit of extra oxygen because I don't think it'll last. I'd be shocked if it does.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Okay.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Okay, now we're all going in.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
I wish you wouldn't warn me that, hey, you just destroyed a light. I don't care. A light's not worth anything.
Additional rewards assigned.
Okay.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So yeah, what was I saying? Did I get cut off? I know that I got through that I'm leaning towards Ixion.
Almost done, Cutter. 1 minute left.
I know I got to the point of saying that I think Ixion's going to be the next playthrough on this channel, but that does mean there's going to be a gap between it. Or between this and then, which is fine. Fine, I don't mind that. But yeah, if you would actually like to see a playthrough of Sonic Frontiers or Harvestella, let me know, because I'm not going to have the I'm not going to have my slots from what are like Monster Hunter or Elden Ring available, so I'm only going to have this slot available for the time being. Okay. We got it a good amount skinned. Destroyed an airlock. An airlock console. Huh? There was only one airlock on the ship, and I threw that down, didn't I? Did I miss? I may have missed. I may not have thrown the airlock where it was supposed to go. We shall see. I shall review the footage later.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52. All the team at Lynx would like to wish you a happy and productive day.
Yeah, I think I've covered it at this point. So tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week may very well be the last episode. Oh god damn it, we forgot to repair again. How damaged is this thing? 37. If we don't repair it next shift, we're screwed. Okay. They just want to go straight backwards. They still have the thruster caps on. That's fine, we can... Where did that go? Did that go into the furnace or something? What just got destroyed? Or is it the fact that I put it into the processor with the AI node attached that caused that?
Valuable object processed. Credit deposited. Processing object. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, we need to do some repairs on our stuff.
Applying credit.
It says destroy the AI nodes.
Salvage deposit secured. Credit awarded.
Okay, we are rewarded for destroying the AI nodes. Okay. On the goddamn reactor. Yeah, that's not going to go poorly.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay. That looks like an AI node. That looks like multiple AI nodes. Did it say air pressure levels increasing? How? Everything's open to the void. Still getting interference from somewhere. Maybe just the ones in the reactor. Can we get it through this gap here? I'm not entirely sure. I might cut this off. I think I will. Guarantees we'll then have the space. Let's get you.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Thermal plates. It's an object, but it's an object for the furnace anyway, so I don't think it's too much of a problem. Okay, let's do it once. Can you give me that? Thank you. Don't want that bottom board, we just want it all the way down to there. Yes, I'm aware. Ah, that's a barge thing. So let's make sure we... Wait, panel? Isn't that a filter? Thought that's supposed to be an air filter. Nope, it's just a panel, so the entire thing can go in the furnace. Good. There's our clearance.
Raw material deposited.
We're going to have to cut our way into here. Or we could just yank it out. Deal with this after, but... So my biggest concern here is that it will rupture the coolant pipe if we're not careful. I only want you... Actually, let's do this the safer way.
Five minutes left to get your work done. Okay, Cutter?
Acknowledged. Let's confirm we do in fact have clearance.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay.
Reactor meltdown detected. Urgent action required.
Reactor, I need you to hold still. Stop moving! How am I supposed to be very accurate on this if you're trying to destroy it? I could throw it in, but I get the feeling if I throw it in now... then we would lose the reactor. Okay. One, two, three, off. One, two, three, off. 1, 2, 3, off. 1, 2, 3, off. Okay. Okay. We're still getting interference, but I'm...
Not much time left, Cutter. 1 minute to go.
But I'm not seeing any more AI nodes. I assume... yeah, if we cut that off, then that'll be fine. Whoops. That was not the button I wanted to press. Apparently we don't need to worry about oxygen anymore. 10 seconds to get this up, out, and in. Okay. There we go, made a much bigger chunk out of it this time. We did destroy 2%. Lights, nanocarbons, AI node. I wonder if you're not allowed, if you process an AI node while it's attached to something, if you lose that as salvage. I think that might be how that works. Because I'm almost certain I threw everything into the right bins and I was careful to make sure nothing got sucked by the
9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. The greatest reward in life is the chance to work hard at work worth doing.
Nothing got pulled in by the allure of the furnace.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. We do that, melts the whole thing. And there's 2 more on the bottom.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Object processed. Transferring credits.
God damn it, we still forgot to repair our equipment. Actually, what am I doing? It's behind us.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage goal reached. Rewards declined.
Okay. That large chunk isn't free, which is usual because it's attached far more sturdily. Okay, I just want you to cut this bit. Well, when I say this bit, I also mean the corner bits. Okay. How did we release this last time? I think we figured it was attached here, wasn't it? To wit, it just needed disconnecting from this. Okay.
Raw material processed. Items deposited.
Okay, that's all for the furnace.
Object accepted.
Oh, you are for the barge. Let's get you then before we miss you. Of course, the ghost ship I pick happens to be one of the one of the most complicated ships in the game. And the barge is behind us, isn't it? Oh no, it's down there. Convenient.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Okay. So we was trying to cut this section off, and now I've entirely lost which section we was trying to cut because none of my cuts have actually gone all the way through to the bottom. Yay! Well, you're free, so let's deal with you.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay, I'd very much appreciate it if you could just, in fact, let's just do it this way.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, I don't think any of this top stuff is disconnected. I think I'm better off just cutting it along the way. Ah, no, we do need to open up the bottom. So let's get that sorted. Why? Why do you do that sometimes? Miss the middle bit. Cut both sides, but miss the middle bit. Now all I need is this. Thank you.
Material accepted. Credits assigned. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
5 minutes left, Cutter. You know what you're doing? Okay.
I more or less always know what I'm doing. You don't need to worry about me.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Okay. Where else do we need to, I think the back end is basically done. Yeah. So let's cut the entire back end off. Just the entire these sections here.
Raw material accepted.
Is that actually in range? Okay, I'm willing to bet that it hasn't entirely disconnected. There's probably at least one little bit. Still attached somewhere. Okay, that's cut, there. Why'd you get that bit? Why'd you have to do stupid things like that? There we go. It's going. Okay, no, that's fine. I know what that is. that end up going right out the back. I threw it down there to hopefully catch it. Okay. If I could get the bit that's in the middle of this wall, that would be great. And no, that's just the wall.
Salvage destroyed. Please pay attention.
I know the salvage was destroyed. How else am I supposed to detach this thing? You warn me about it every single time, but I still don't see you giving me options to how to remove it. Because I've got to do it on the other side as well.
1 minute left, Cutter. Start finishing things up. Alright?
Way ahead of you. No, I just... Game. Just the thing in front of me. I don't want to cut the wall open.
Material deposited.
Just that. And down you go.
Processing object. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
I should probably get inside the ship to do that. Which we don't have the time to do at the minute. Okay. I don't think we're going to get it finished off in the next shift, but let's...
New certification level attained. License level increased.
Thank you for the reminder. I don't think we'll get the entire ship finished off, but that has reminded me that my tools do need repairing desperately at this point.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated ship time will be commencing shortly.
Will you look at that? There is a ship we've missed. I thought the heavy... Oh, the heavy tanker was the last one. But no, from what I've seen, there is nothing past 20. Whether or not that's just information is missing, I don't know, but... So we do have something else to do next week. So we've got 2 more episodes. Automatic message. High engagement topic. Three messages. New ship access. Javelin heavy cargo. Large. Boasting the largest cargo capacity of any ship on the market, this model of Javelin is heavily used by all industrial market leaders to transport their goods and materials. Look, the Stellar Commission should worry less about whether or not I spend spend company funds on vacation properties throughout the colonies, and more about what they're going to do with the rampant uptick of so-called pleb punk music poisoning the minds of our youth workforce. Automatic message, a high engagement topic. Please do not reply, this is an automatic message. Link's algorithms have detected high engagement rates with a topic known as Furnace God. Engagement rates peaked at 60 or 26.4% among Shipbreaker interactions. Notice, new sticker added. Due to this, as an addition to your ongoing well-being, initiatives for our Shipbreaker families, a sticker in honour of the topic Furnace God has been added to your collection. Congratulations. I'm not entirely sure that this is something that they should be encouraging. Maybe they're onto something. Harsh words over there, fella. Is this a response to... I'm reading them in the order top to bottom. That doesn't necessarily mean that these are in the order that we got them. Harsh words over there, fella. We all know there are plenty of unsolved mysteries in the universe. Personally, I'm not inclined to just dismiss things right off the bat. Because if you think back, there have been some strange instances with the furnace, don't you think? More than just a stronger pull, something more deep and primal. I'm sure others have felt it too. I think this should have been read from bottom to top. After all, plenty of religions and beliefs would support some sort of claims, would they not? We've all found one of our ends in the furnace one way or another. I personally can see how many find it more comforting than more comforting deaths around here. Familiar in a way. A quick, painless death. Nothing like the other deaths I've experienced around here. In a world where everything around us is a cold machine and metal walls and the vacuum of space, the warmth of the furnace reminds me of home. So maybe we shouldn't judge this fast. Another one of those nut jobs. Yeah, I think that I should have read this one first. Don't you have anything better to do? Work, perhaps? Seems like every week we get a new one of you. Worship the furnace god? What nonsense. Ain't nothing but another part of the job. No greater meaning, no god, just a furnace, you all. Toss your scraps in there and get reused. Toss your scraps in there and it gets reused into more ships and makes our Lynx overlords happy. No mystery beyond that, really. Furnace god. What bunk. You know what I believe in? Good, hard work and earning the right to put up my feet and have a beer afterwards. That's real life, not this made-up hokum cult. Hokum cult? Yeah, sure. We've had some malfunctions in the past where the furnace pull has been a little stronger than expected, and sure, we've had some incidents, but in the end, they are always good, reasonably explanations behind it. So how about you stop getting your knickers in the twist and get back to work, eh? God, it's becoming a thing. Okay.
Air pressure level increasing.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
$22. We got distracted by the emails. We forgot to 1, purchase our gear, and 2, repair it.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, let's line this up and try and get it to just cut it in one go. Well, it's not going to cut in one go, but let's try and get it to cut it all without moving from here. I wasn't trying to... I didn't want the light. I wanted these 4 things here that... I don't want to melt the whole thing. I just want you to cut that little bit there. Now it's taking the whole thing apart. That makes this an even harder job to clean up. I wanted just to throw the entire thing into the furnace.
Account credit applied.
Stupid thing. Better go sort that.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Have a nice day.
Materials accepted.
Okay.
Air pressure level decreasing.
If I try to cut this thing clean in twain... yeah, it's going to hit that. Potentially. It's going to want to hit that, more accurately. Okay, let's get nice and close. Let's see if we can encourage it to melt all of these in one go. I think these are actually in two now.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Thing is, I only wanted to cut that, but I know it's not going to.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay, that should already be cut, although it does look like it's still attached to something, but we'll see.
Object processed. Transferring credits. Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Barge behind us, yes.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Did we accidentally...
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated. Valuable object.
Okay. And there was another one in here, wasn't there? Much larger one, okay. That's fine. How did they get pressure in there? I thought we ripped the thing off the wall. I'm working on the assumption the AI did it, but I thought I ripped the console off the wall. Moreover, there's a massive hole in the floor. We had already cut it open.
Cutter? Got about 5 minutes left till you're done for the day.
Yeah, we're gonna need one more shift to finish this off.
Material accepted.
I think that hit me, which means it meant it probably bounced off in a random direction.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
This is gonna bounce off. Yeah, because of that. Come on.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Okay. How done are we?
Materials accepted.
More furnace stuff in here, etc. Ah, there's a couple of things. Oops, I didn't mean to rotate you, I just wanted you through there as well. Where'd they go? I didn't yeet them that hard.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I think we're just going to have to throw everything into the furnace and things next time. I think we have everything now.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
So now we get to test whether or not we actually did cut it in twain. We didn't. We can see quite clearly that's still intact. The rest of it, however, looks good.
All right, Cutter. Time to wrap it up, okay?
I am quite literally doing that.
Material accepted. Credit assigned.
We still have these 3 things at the back. I haven't forgotten about them. One more shift just to let everything smelt. That's all we need.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
I should check just in case. Okay. No new words from the furnace god.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
You attached to the wrong one. There we go. Let's pull all these towards us. Think we have anything in these? Nope.
All material deposited. Transferring credit. Object process. Transferring credit.
I don't want to break the tethers just yet because that's still making its way in. As is that, and I'll have to replace the tethers. Okay, we're going to have to now because you're in line. Let's just speed this all up. We'll buy some more. A full resupply isn't that expensive.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Now, why did you disconnect all of yours? I think the furnace has it. And I think the processor has that. Rudder? Ah, there's AI nodes on it. We forgot to check the actual back part. So we do get our music back once the AI nodes are destroyed. Okay, good to know. We've not got our 95, largely thanks to us not understanding how AI ships work. But we still got our all our goals, which is all we really care about. Okay, I'm going to do it now before I forget, again, and then we'll end the episode.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you know what you do, you will be successful.
Okay, repair, yes. Repair, yes. Repair, nope. Repair, yes. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We'll be back in next week. We'll have at least one more new ship. And I'll double check that it is the last one. It could just be the wikis and everything are out of date, but I'm fairly sure it is. But yeah, after that we'll have one more ship afterwards. We'll go back to a mackerel. And between those two episodes, I will get myself up to rank 30. That'll be the plan. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Cheerio.